little on edge. I think I need to call my friends. Somebody come save me. It's 5:01 and we can drink the night away. Pour a little bourbon for me and my friends, and we'll see how this story ends. We'll kick up some dust, cause a little scene, have a little good time drinking Kentucky gasoline. We ain't sorry, we're just having a little fun. We're drinking whiskey tonight, won't stop till the bottle's done. When the night is over at 6 a.m., I'll roll on home with a smile on my face. It felt like a good night, get a little crazy, let it all out and howl at the moon. My head is ringing like the playing house bells, and I can barely remember my name. Kick up some dust, cause a little scene, have a little good time drinking Kentucky gasoline. We ain't sorry, we're just having a little fun. We're drinking whiskey tonight, won't stop till the bottle's done. We're feeling alright, we'll turn it up and get down tonight. We're feeling alright, we'll turn it up and get loud tonight. Kick up some dust, cause a little scene, have a little good time drinking Kentucky gasoline. We ain't sorry, we're just having a little fun. We're drinking whiskey tonight, won't stop till the bottle's done. Kick up some dust, cause a little scene, have a little good time drinking Kentucky gasoline. We ain't sorry, we're just having a little fun. We're drinking whiskey tonight, won't stop till the bottle's done.
It doesn't feel like yesterday. It feels so far away. Now you're gone out of my life. You're gone without a fight. Simple things take more heart to lay it down. Where would I start? These crazy days we ran the world. Sweeter moments, time stood still. It always seems impossible in the darkness of my mind. Together we're unstoppable. You forever light my skies. Chasing past and chasing you when you're lost along the way. Running on every cloud you gave. I'm chasing yesterday. Running on every cloud you gave. I'm chasing yesterday. seems impossible. In the darkness of my mind, together we're unstoppable. Forever lighting my skies, chasing past and chasing you. Lost along the way, running on every cloud you gave. I'm chasing yesterday. Running on every cloud you gave. I'm chasing I'm chasing yesterday. Chasing yesterday. On the road in your life, don't need to stop, just passing by. Flashing signs and big bright lights, can't help but think it all was a lie. Truth was slanted, I took it for granted. I don't know what else to do. Give you one more try, but you passed it by. Now I'm leaving without you. Where did I go wrong? Wake up every morning with your voice in my
floating in my beer. Circles. Like a bobber when I'm fishing off the pier. Circles. Like a quarter in the jukebox, dropped at the Waffle House. Everywhere I look around, I see circles. Circles. Like the wheels on my truck and the radio dial. Left-hand turns of a NASCAR mile. Girls on the dance floor spinning around. The moon coming up, sun going down. Rain on her finger, rain on the bar. A hole in the middle of my old guitar. The world is a ball, y'all. It's all about circles, circles. It's all about circles, circles. There's a bill sitting in my mailbox, a rectangle. I got a neighbor when I party, call the cops, square man. I got a nail from the driveway, poking through my Firestone, a flat circle. I only like circles. Like the wheels on my truck and the radio dial. Left-hand turns of the NASCAR mile. Girls on the dance floor spinning around. The moon coming up, sun going down. Rain on the finger, rain on the bar. A hole in the middle of my whole guitar. The world is a ball, y'all. It's all about
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to American Sim Racing Network for race number 6. Daytona 100 of the finest night racing laps in the trucks. Stages going to be 25 and 50. Take a look at our quick schedule. We got about 2 minutes till these cars get to the grid, so these old guys can go take their peas and get their snacks, and it's primarily for Duvendak. Where the hell are we? All right, Xfinity, Talladega. Daytona. So, we're going to move to the Xfinities next week at Talladega. And then Daytona. You're going to see the laps go up. 5 more is what we've done in the trucks. Then to the next gen. And then our playoffs will begin. So, this is right around the halfway point. Another first-time ASR Tour winner in Len McNeese. So that's going to leave Dalton Gibson, DJ Maddish, Len McNeese, Joe Fogg, and Spencer Teal going to be locked into the playoffs in the postseason. Everybody else racing for one of those top 12 spots. Remember, stages are going to come at lap 25 and 50. They will be green flag stages. Got a little bit of a crowd forming. I appreciate it. I know there's some Monday Night Football on. So I'm getting a little distracted as Eagles are in the red zone. But we'll keep you updated on the score if you don't have it on. And if you don't care, well, I'm still going to keep you updated on the score. Will Candy Shack win their first race of Season 2 tonight? Will we get another winner? First time winner? Will this trend continue? I mean, the fact that it went 5 weeks is pretty unbelievable as the Eagles score with a Smith touchdown. So, if you got them in fantasy, there's 6 for you. They don't have many wide receivers. Ton of injuries in the NFL this week. Unfortunately, not Daniel Jones. 38 seconds to go. Duvendak, you look at the points, you see he's moved up to 8th. He was in 12th. John Bell, Ethan Horse, Rob Connors, and Tyler Hurt, they're trying to compete to get into the top 12. Hancock, Stevens, Greenlee, and Duve, the bottom 4, as Fogg is already locked in. And those playoff drivers only have to make 60% if they take a provisional. I don't think anyone took provisionals this week. A lot of drivers running out of them. But we're getting to the grid, so let's get those engines started.
And now, race fans, for the most famous words in motorsports, the star of Universal Pictures movie, I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry, Kevin James.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops, God bless America, and gentlemen, start your engine!
And with 1:43 left for these guys to get on, let's hear from our series sponsor. Oh, Russ Hancock took a provisional. Our series sponsor, Old Morris Customs, brought to you by old Eddie Morris, who I did not see tonight, but he's been busy the last couple days. Let's go head over and hear from that series sponsor. And we'll bring it back to the full screen and get our grid. Still haven't started moving, taking their sweet time, but on the pole, part of Shooter McGavin, the last Gavin, Mr. Will Weber, Doug Johnson starting to his outside. Chris Akers. Robert Morrison, Chris Akers. Will he be the first Candy Shack winner of the season? Robert Morrison, he is fast in qualifying. Will he finish tonight's race in the top 10? Duvendak and Sean Stevens. Duvendak trying to gain some more points, looking for his win. Sean Stevens also on the cusp. A win will lock him in. Rob Connors and Todd Poston. Jacob Greenlee and Daniel Holloway. Holloway winning the most stages on the season. Still looking for that first win. Dalton Gibson, Kirby Caputa. Dalton already locked in. I don't think Kirby is. DJ is. Where is Kirby? No, it's Spencer that's locked in. Kirby's come close. DJ Maddish locked in. Frank Ranger, another series sponsor of the season, coming aboard late. Made an awesome trophy for those best of the rest guys. Matt Banky and Tyler Hurt. The tromboner is out here. Brianna Laurent and Joe Fogg. Joe Fogg locked in. Ethan Horst and James Warren. Mr. Ed Smith and John Bell. Some high-octane teammates. Starting 21-22. And last week's winner, first-time winner and my favorite call-out driver, Len McNeese. Can he repeat? Starting in the back. As these guys making their way out of turn 4. My shifter just exploded again. Scared the hell out of me. Well, maybe I'm a little confused. Yep, pace truck did go away. I was confused. I didn't see it going. It was taking its sweet time. We are green for the first time tonight. Weber on the bottom. Doug Johnson up high. Weber gets a massive jump up front. He's got Chris Akers and Rob Duvendak in tow. Looks like everyone's gone back to their original paint except for Todd Poston, because we can never expect Todd to do anything he's supposed to. Let's just be glad he has numbers. I'm not going to lie, that's important. And we'll keep an eye out for any cautions. These guys looking for 4 or less. Try to steal a little bit of Duvendak's money. I think what should happen is if they caution more than 4 times, Duvendak should pay me. That sounds like a pretty good idea. And Daytona night racing, these guys are going to stay pretty side by side most of the night. You don't normally see a lot of 3 wide, but, well, with Chris Akers out there, you never know what you're going to get. Poston sitting in that high side, confusing me with another racy peanut butter. He's got Holloway behind him. You see Dalton Gibson up there. And Poston almost gets shuffled to the middle lane, but Holloway going to let him back up. And right now it is Will Weber. Weber looking to finish a race. He has been fast all season, and then chaos has taken him out late. And Duvendak now moving up. He's going to get side by side with Will Weber. Doug Johnson going to be his pusher. Johnson started P2. He's currently running 4th. And these cars may get a little bit more quiet when I switch it, but we're going to keep it on that dynamic Daytona. Glenn McNeese, he is below yellow. He's trying to get back up. And side by side they go. Kirby Caputa with Jacob Greenlee right there. Len McNeese hanging back a little bit. He may have lost the draft. He's 1.4 seconds back. Benke did take a penalty to start the night. He's looking for a quick caution as he's currently 25 seconds behind as he had to start in the pits. But Weber and Duvendak still controlling the lanes. We're getting a little Tyler Hurt peeking that third line. Dalton Gibson. He's going to have to choose middle or high with the Kit Kat. Nothing says excitement like a Kit Kat tromboner. And we are 3 wide with Caputa in the wall. That gives a 4X to Tyler Hurt and Dalton Gibson. Gibson dropping to the bottom side. As we ride inside the car of Kirby Caputa. You can see, trying to get to the bumper of Mr. Todd Poston. Duvendak's led 2 of these laps. Weber's led 4. So bonus points being passed out to those 2 drivers. And I'm sure we will see a little bit of shuffling as the night continues on. If you're Candy Shack, you are looking for green flag pit stops. For Matt Benke, Frank Ranger, it looks like Matt Benke. You're looking for a caution to get back on pace. It does look like Len McNeese somehow caught back up. We're going to ride with Poston and now jump to the bottom side with Jacob Greenlee. How about Mr. Rob Connors? Checkered flag. He'd love to get a win as Duvendak gets punted, man. We saw that one last week. Doesn't show a contact, but Duvendak going to the back. Not quite sure what happened to the 99. Definitely got punted last week, and it looks like he may have gotten punted this week. As we've got some more shuffling with Robert Morrison coming down to the bottom line. And caution coming out. Todd Poston is upside down. Well, yep, it is Todd Poston. And we got carnage on the track. Doug Johnson, Rob Connors, Poston, each getting a meatball flag. That will bring out our first caution. And it happens. Right middle pack. Ride with Mr. Todd Poston. And he just gets demolished. Let's see if we can get that into a cockpit view with Todd. I don't know. We'll go screenshot at this point because that was a little chaotic. Just comes in and lifts the 31 up into the catch fence. There is sparks flying everywhere. And then a roll to end it. That's going to allow Matt Benke to catch back up. And our first caution of the night. Will Weber still your leader. Chris Akers currently second. And we will head to commercial. We'll be right back with you.
Beautiful. Where heroes live on forever. To the family and loved ones of Chief Petty Officer Michael Stephen Riley Brelsford. Dealing with loss is never easy, and it rarely ever seems real. I know it's hard to believe, but something can always be brought to light in difficult and devastating times like these. In this case, the light is CPO Brelsford is a true hero, and we now have the rest of our lives to make his legacy known to the world. It's beautiful.
As a hero never dies till the last time their name is spoken.
Till Valhalla Project. If you want the most comfortable shirt and raise some money for a good cause, Till Valhalla Project, check them out. I believe they just came out with their hoodie line, so I'm going to have to drop a couple more bucks as I've got a ton of shirts. I think I wore one today. But anyone that's ever bought one can vouch. They are super comfortable. They run good deals. Raising awareness for veteran suicide and PTSD awareness. So they give a good percentage of their company's earnings back to veterans and offer a really good product. I think they even got some pod coffee and 10 laps complete. 90 to go. 15 until our first stage will be called. And we are under caution as the Atlanta Falcons are in the red zone. With 26 seconds to go until the half. Tyler Hurt going to start P2. Daniel Holloway P3. Sean Stevens 4th. Morrison 5th. John Bell 6th. Jacob Greenlee 7. DJ Maddish 8. Dalton Gibson 9. And Chris Akers fell back to 10th. Todd Poston is currently 2 laps down. It just changed. Rob Connors currently 1 lap down. I don't think we're done cautioning now. And you see some top-offs coming off pit road. Looks like Connors, Len McNeese, Benke, and Duvendak all gave a little top-off. Maybe trying to cut this gas strategy down as much as possible. And also to cycle their way to the back away from the chaos. Everybody pit that time around. Nobody stayed out. And we are back to green flag racing. Tyler Hurt immediately going to tuck down below Will Weber. That's going to put Sean Stevens in charge of that outside line. Daniel Holloway also running the bottom. Robert Morrison up high. And Jacob Greenlee down low. As we continue driving side by side. Got a little bit of shifting going on in the back. Well, it appeared Dalton Gibson was going to go low. He opted to then stay high. Weber and Stevens still controlling their lanes. Stevens' lane now getting a pretty big run. Will they drop down? He does. He clears. Morrison is not clear. He's going to have to stay up with DJ Maddish as the pusher. Sean Stevens, your new leader. He's got a lap led. That will be a bonus point for him. We've only had 3 lead changes. But like cautions, these guys not going to be done. Changing leaders. Morrison looking to get a lap led as he is controlling the high side. No, he's going to opt to come down. He is going to become our leader in front of Sean Stevens. He's going to clear. And it looks like Doug Johnson currently off pace as well. I don't know exactly what happened to him. Doug's still on the lead lap, but he is 15 seconds back. He is going to need a little bit of help. Morrison continuing to lead. DJ Maddish also has led a lap. He's got a bonus point. DJ already locked into the postseason. Well, politics is here. We got a DJ Maddish fan. As Maddish now controlling the outside, he has Mr. Chris Akers with him. 3 wide. Shake and bake, pushing their way to the front. Looks like they're bringing, is that Daniel Holloway with them? And a 4th car, Tyler Hurt, joins the push on the outside. DJ Maddish went to that high side. We're going to get a caution here. As John Bell and DJ Maddish make contact, this is going to collect the field. Except, somehow Duvendak. I think he saw that one coming from a mile away and immediately got on the brakes. But there are cars everywhere. And that starts up here with DJ. John Bell and DJ. Bell, not quite sure if he got pushed up or came up. But he had no hole there. And then he goes whirlwinding through and just collects everything in his path. Chris Akers involved. He was behind. And you can see, even the leaders get shaken. Akers, though, able to maintain. And he'll be the leader on the restart. And with that, we'll head to our second commercial break. And I will go find out if that's going to be the stage. I don't know. It's going to be close. But we'll be right back with you. Alright, no, we're not frozen. We were trying to figure out a penalty, but we're going to take a look here. Dalton Gibson's cockpit here. It's a good one. There's cars everywhere. We are still under caution. Chris Akers is still your leader. The tromboner trying to make everybody's life difficult. Put us into commercial break a little bit longer than I wanted to. As we are back to green flag racing. Duvendak getting pushed up to the high side. He's looking for a head of steam. Akers, Weber, Duvendak up in front. And with some help. And 3 wide. Once again. Remember, the stage is coming at the completion of lap 25, so this would technically be your white flag for stage. Caution will not come out unless it's needed. Which it may right here. Oh, good save. Got a little airborne there. A little bit of airborne on the bottom. Hit the bump. That was Ethan Horst, I think, who went off. Duvendak now side by side racing Chris Akers. Weber getting into the bumper of Duvendak. They are coming into 4. Who is going to lead this lap? Duvendak drops in front of Akers, and he will be tonight's stage 1 winner. And that's going to be real tight between Chris Akers and Will Weber. So if and when we caution again, we will get the 99 in the booth, unfortunately. Now, looks like him and his teammate are out of here, heading to the back. That leaves Will Weber up front with Matt Benke. Weber has led the most laps on the night with 9. Maddish, Akers each have led some. Rob Duvendak, Morrison, Sean Stevens have also all led some laps as DJ Maddish flashes in and out. And the caution coming back out. And another big one coming our way. This one going to be Benke and DJ Maddish involved. Ooh, Benke just gets turned up into DJ. Joe Fogg, Frank Ranger, Laurent, Poston, Morrison, and Sean Stevens also going to be involved. We will let these guys get back to pit road, do whatever they're going to do, and then we will grab Rob Duvendak. Since, well, we're going to caution tonight, I guess. We're going to go here from old Morris Customs once again. and then I'll have Duvendak with you. And we'll wait for Duve to get through the pits before we pull him up. Spencer, you ain't kidding, bud. It does seem to be a difficult task tonight. That's your brother team down there. Just hitting each other. I think it almost claimed all of them. I think Brianna was in it. Benke was in it. Madish was in it. Of course, Todd Posted was in it, but we'd expect nothing different from that. I don't know where Duvendak's car is right now. Looks like he's still sitting on pit road. All right. Guess he doesn't want to come talk. Oh, he's moving. Hey, ass clown, you done messing around down there?
Oh, you know what? I was so afraid you were going to pull me out for an interview in the middle of going to the bathroom.
Yeah, well, I didn't. I waited till your car started moving. I was like,
Well,
what in the hell is he doing? I was like, he's got to be peeing, taking his sweet
I
time.
knew. I was like, me and you are we're connected at the hip, so he knows what I'm doing. So he won't do that to me, right?
No.
But then I was like, you know what? He will, just to be that guy.
No, I knew where you were at. I waited till the car started moving.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I was like, well, he's still pitting. We know what he's doing down there. Able to win stage 1.
Yeah, wild ending to that stage. 3 wide for a couple laps before that stage, and then we had that big wreck where I don't know how me and Dalton avoided it, but we made it through it. And then as soon as we went green for that 2-lap shootout, got to that third lane, got a huge push by Matt. So thanks to Matt Benke for that to get me to the front. And then once I got clear, jumped down in front of my teammate Will, knowing I could, believe in him, and he gave me probably one of the biggest shots I've ever gotten on here before. I mean, it was so hard it actually shot me forward out into the lead. It was that big of a hit. So I gotta thank both him, Will, and Matt for that stage.
Well, man, you definitely needed it. You've been on the cusp. Telling you, some of these veterans looking for their first win. There's a lot of hungry going on out here and a lot of racing to go. I think you got about 20 laps till the next stage and 71 to go until this thing ends, and plenty of cautions coming the way. What's the plan to get it through it?
Don't die.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good plan.
But, I want my 0x. I think last week I didn't get it because I touched the grass. Gave me a 1x, so I missed out on it last week. So this season with that additional 10 bonus points for a clean race, it's huge. So getting a clean race, 10 points is going to help me out, climb up those standings a little bit. So that's the goal right now.
Well, multiple drivers already used their fast repairs, so you're sitting in pretty good standards. I'll let you get back to shake and bake down there, and hopefully we can catch you here at stage 2.
Hell yeah, brother. We'll see you soon.
10, no wait, what is it? 7-6, by the way.
7-6, yeah. They're holding on.
They are. It's crazy. Kirk Cousins. All right, Duvendak. He was here. Now he's gone. I'm kicking him out. I think old mom is down there in Candy Shack again. We might have to stop down there, see what they're doing. I don't know, Todd. Can we get a type of anything? Is old mama down there? Trying her best out, helping Chris Akers. We'll wait to see if we get an answer. But right now, we are green flag racing. Chris Akers, Tyler Hurt. Starting row 1, well, Holloway, responsible for pushing his teammate, Tyler Hurt. As you can see, that outside lane having some trouble trying to get going. You can see old Todd Poston. He's back there with Duvendak. They're hanging back a little bit, giving plenty of room. John Bell worked his way back up to 6th, involved in one of the earlier wrecks. Oh, how about I get us out of the caution screen? I said, man, this looks really small. Ain't nobody even going to correct me. I got distracted by a football game as Bijan Robinson just continues to run all over the place. And Daniel Holloway, now your leader, Duvendak, moves his way all the way up. Behind Morrison, brings his teammate Dalton Gibson with him. John Bell cycles his way to the bottom. Tyler Hurt falls down to 8th place. Ed Smith now making his appearance with that Black Rifle coffee. And on the backstretch, side by side they go. Looks like DJ Maddish a little bit back. Oh, he's going into stroke mode. His car flashing in and out. That may be the reason DJ off pace. And it looks like Kirby Caputa also off pace. Poston still remains 2 laps down. Caputa 1 lap down. And we are cautioning once again. I'm about to put the football game on the broadcast. And this one going to be up here with last week's winner. He's going to be involved in this one. Well, it may have gone a little bit further back than that. Ed Smith, Duvendak, talking about that 0X. Well, he got 4 there. Nowhere to go for him. And a weird turn of events as it has been multiple big wrecks tonight. We're going to try to change our camera angle here out of this, and we're just going to keep it pretty standard. Oh, God. What did I do? Let's get back to Duvendak's angle. Oh, might have hit the apron a little bit. And this one is a field collector. Ed Smith, Rob Duvendak, Morrison, Holloway, Ethan Horst, Chris Akers, Frank Ranger Jr., Brianna Loren, and then Len McNeese, Benke, and DJ Maddish meet after the caution came out. Not exactly sure how that one happens by DJ. Oh, he's just going to have a car spin in front of him. And you can't make this up. That's Benke. They're teammates. Well, you definitely can't make that one up as they T-bone each other. Dalton Gibson to the lead. Maybe we'll go down and, let's see. Maybe we'll go check on a little Candy Shack. See what they're up to. We'll see how the next stage comes out. Right now, I don't know if I want to go on anybody's channel. It's been Wreck City. Oh, Mr. Robbie Gibson in the chat. I heard he's going to go from chat to driver here shortly. That's the rumor on the track tonight, is that we're losing one of our super fans in Robbie Gibson, and we're going to gain him on the track. Tyler Hurt wins the race off pit road. John Bell starting second. Dalton Gibson falls to third. Looks like Dalton took a little bit faster or a little bit longer of a pit stop there, as he did take 4 tires, whereas Joe Fogg, Tyler Hurt, those individuals seem to have just taken gas and felt comfortable with their tires. Well, this one's interesting. There's a lot of cautioning happening. A lot of chaos tonight in these trucks. And I can't tell you who I think's going to win it. I know it's not Doug Johnson. He has left the building. He is currently 16 laps down. Poston remains 2 laps down. Ed Smith looks like he had to tow. He's 2 laps down. Morrison going to be starting 19th, the last car on the lead lap. Tyler Hurt, Dalton Gibson, John Bell, Joe Fogg, Jacob Greenlee, Brianna Laurent, DJ Mattis, Sean Stevens, Frank Ranger Jr. all going to be starting in your top 10. And I'll tell you, some of these drivers want a green flag pit stop. I feel like it will separate the field a little bit, slow down on the cautions. But right now, everybody going to have a full tank of gas, except for what looks to be Robert Morrison, who is down pit road now. So, and he already had to use his fast repair. That might be a night ender. He may be trying to get this fixed up. We shall find out, as the Falcons have taken the lead on the Eagles 9-7. Lights are off on the pace truck. So as it comes to pit road, it will tuck its way in. And Tyler Hurt and Dalton Gibson going to get this party back and started again, as they come through and go back to green flag conditions. Tyler Hurt gets a big jump, which isn't very beneficial here in super speedway racing. We may have some damaged cars here, as a lot of fast repairs have been used. we get a little bit of movement back there with Duvendak and Chris Akers. Are they looking to get back to the third lane and maybe try to make a run to the front? We shall find out. You see Robbie Gibson excited. Just Dalton Gibson, your leader. He's got a little Jacob Greenlee teammate action. But Tyler Hurt gonna drop down. Greenlee gonna drop down. That's gonna shuffle Gibson back to third. You can see Duvendak using bottom and high line. Maybe looking to find a hole to try to work his way in, and this may, does it? It might. Oh, it is not going to. Oh, there it goes. Comes out late. Gibson gets a meatball flag. John Bell gets a meatball flag. Gibson looks like he might have got a bad touch here. A little clip. Is going to send Greenlee around. And this one going to be a shake and bake killer here. Gibson, Greenlee, Ethan Horst all going to collect 4Xs. Duvendak able to get around, and Grayson Pate, well, he's still running a 0X wherever he's at, softball or whatever activity he's got tonight that's more important than racing. Crochet. That's going to leave DJ Maddish and Tyler Hurt. Who stays out? Who goes down pit road? And with that last accident, Greenlee, your last driver who had a 0X. So every driver now has incidents. So there will be no bonus points awarded for that. Well, we had a couple guys go in and pit. It looks like our top 5 stayed out. Everybody else went down. And they are down pit road trying to heel it now. The Eagles currently on the 7-yard line looking to score on 3rd and 3. And Smith drops it. No touchdown. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. Do the Eagles take the lead back, or do they attempt it? And it looks like the Eagles are opting for a field goal. Oh, it's a fake. Well, all these cautions have given me plenty of football time, so I don't know who else is watching football right now, but you got plenty of time. They've hit 5, so the money is gone. Duvendak gets to keep his cash once again. Truck lights are off. So, pace car going away this time around. Maddish opts for the bottom line. Tyler Hurt going to the high line. And man, it is getting thin up there in the front. Poston still 2 laps down because of all these cautions and these cars getting injured. He has not been able to get any lucky dog action. Caputa now 1 lap down. Poston and Ed Smith both 2. Ethan Horst and Daniel Holloway in the 2nd row. Akers and Fogg the 3rd row. Weber and Duvendak the 4th row. Ranger Jr. and Laurent in row 5. Pace truck is off. And Maddish going to get it started as he comes into the Geico restart zone. We are back to green flag racing. As stage 2 getting closer and closer. About 7 laps to go. Will they be able to keep this thing green long enough? Tyler Hurt with a big run. He is going to drop down in front of DJ Maddish. It's going to leave Daniel Holloway in charge of the high line. Maddish now going to come back to the high side. Chris Akers going to shuffle his way up. Hurt getting to the bumper of Maddish, who's currently our leader. That's going to put Candy Shack drivers. Oh, Hurt going to come up and join his teammates. They're going to be 1, 2, 3 on the outside. Ethan Horst now going to be responsible for pushing DJ Maddish with Will Weber into 3 position. Hurt now coming to the bottom. That might be a call from some of the veterans in Candy Shack saying, hey, let's control these lanes a little bit. And you see the poke out. Will we see us go 3 wide once again? as Akers and Holloway trying to work together. Hurt on the inside with DJ Madish. And it looks like Banky and Duvendak trying to come around the third lane again. Banky with a huge run. Not a lot of pushing coming from that third line, which is allowing the outside line to gain some ground. Oh, Banky gets loose a little bit. Oh, he's damaged. He is super damaged and gone. I am not quite sure where Banky went, but Duvendak scared the hell out of him. He dropped way back. I'm not 100% sure what happened there, but Banky's back in 13th now. Now Akers, Tyler Hurt racing for this stage. They're going to come to the line. It is going to be white flag for stage 2. Remember, it will stay green. We saw an exciting stage finish for stage 1. Will we see it again? Weber going to come up in front of Duvendak. To make it 3 wide. Will they bring this 3 wide to the line? I think so. Dalton Gibson up there. We're going to make contact. Chris Akers going to get spun. If the caution comes out, Tyler Hurt is our stage 2 winner. DJ Madish, Will Weber, Duvendak, Fogg, Akers, Morrison, Laurent, Benke, Gibson. We'll let Duvendak work that. And as we get to halfway, we'll bring this party from a count up to a count down, thankfully, as we've made it halfway. We've got 50 to go. And we'll try to get the tromboner in here after our commercial. VetTix. First responders and veterans, download that app. They give tickets away for a small fee, like $16 or something cheap. Great cause. You'll hear me talk about them every week on the broadcast. The Falcons just scored on a wide open Mooney catch. Tried to go for 2, weren't able to get it. They are up 5. And I think our little tromboner is out of pit road. Tromboner, guy in the booth to get a copy.
Oh,
Oh, tromboner.
hello.
Yeah, you're in the booth. Welcome. Well, man, you won stage 2. Are you aware?
Hello.
Tyler. Tyler. Maybe you're not aware.
Hello.
Well, maybe he's not. Tyler, you got me in the booth.
Yes, I got you.
Well, I don't know what happened to my headset, so we'll just put that up. We'll go with the regular mic. How about that? Well, you win stage 2. The tromboner comes through. The Kit Kat car, bringing it home for Candy Shack. How we feeling?
A bit tense, honestly. It's been a lot like a war zone out here, and I've gone back to front like 3 times now.
Well, there's definitely been a lot of chaos, a ton of cautions, a lot of dooring, a lot of 3 wide, which is unusual for Daytona, but I think with the playoffs and us hitting the halfway point, guys are trying to make jumps, trying to make something happen. 48 laps to go. Are you going to be the car to bring it home tonight in the first win for Candy Shack?
Hopefully it's me or Chris, because I know we have a bit of a points deficit with us both being gone 2 and 3 times. But yeah, it'd be nice to 1 get a win for Candy Shack, and 2 it be the first one.
Well, I don't know if everybody knows that watches these things, but you are in the marching band in college, man. How's the season going? How we doing over there?
So far we're 1 and 2, and we got beat up by Wisconsin and Ohio State, but that was fun. But honestly, our performance went well on Sunday. So,
Well, where's the biggest performance you're going to have this season?
it'll either be that one or if we make a bowl game, which has the potential of being in the Bahamas.
Ooh, that'd be pretty nice. Well, you know what? You can't really go wrong with that. And if not, you still get to go see some big D1 schools, and it's definitely a fun thing you could do in college, man. So, I'm always saying our tromboner, well, now you know why. Tyler Hurt out here making music happen in the marching band. But right now, he's winning stages, looking for the win. I know you're coming green. Let me get you back down to your team, man. Congratulations, Tyler, on the big stage win.
Yep, thanks.
Tyler Hurt, after, well, my mic just stopped working and is what it is. Not exactly sure how that one happened, but it's all good. Pace truck is off. Hurt brings it back into the Geico restart zone. Again, getting another big jump. We're trying to see if we can get these microphones working, and there we go. I know it's working on the broadcast, but for some reason it's not working in the booth, and I'm not exactly sure why. I see it light up, then it stops. But that's okay. We've got 47 laps to go. And now Todd Poston was able to get a lap back. 15 cars on the lead lap. Poston sitting in the lucky dog position, battling his way. We'll see. Still a lot of racing left. All these cautions, and Poston still not back to the lead lap. That tells you how the night's gone. Right now, though, Rob Duvendag, your leader. Oh, and just like that, DJ Madish back to the lead. DJ gonna have Tyler Hurt. John Bell, Brown and Laurent, Benke, Sean Stevens, Chris Akers, Len McNeese, Dalton Gibson, and Duvendak back to 10th. I think I've got everything caught back up. The mic is working, so now they can actually hear me. Looks like there was a bunch of black flags on the restart. Someone didn't catch up. Ed Smith remains 2 laps down. Kirby Caputa now 4 laps down. Joe Fogg 4 laps down, but he's locked into the playoffs. And the tromboner gonna get turned, and the caution coming out once again. DJ Madish and John Bell all involved. That may be 2 for one of them. And a mess on the night as another caution comes out. DJ did use his fast repair. I don't think any meatball flags. I don't see any. John Bell got a meatball flag. And John Bell already used his fast repair. So that might be it for the 3 tonight. We'll find out. But we'll go here from old Frank Ranger Creations. Or Ranger Creative Creations, as we ran his commercial for the first time last week.
I feel like I'm afraid to say how I feel, to know I let you down. 'Cause late nights turn to days, don't wanna let you down. With each breath we give away, it'll never be the same. I'm chasing somebody who won't ever ease the pain, but I don't want half of your heart, heart, heart. You can have it back if it's only half of your heart.
Alright, we are back at it. Kind of got stuck down there. Checking on these guys, seeing how life's going. Weber, Holloway, well, they's gonna be starting on the line. Dalton Gibson and Tyler Hurt starting row 2. Where's all the cars at? Brianna Laurent, DJ Maddish, Chris Akers, Rob Connors, Duvendak. Man, somebody still have a fast repair? Yeah, we've got like 2 fast repairs left on the night. Slow and steady. There's cars slowly just burning down. John Bell, he's definitely still on pit road. I think he's going to be there for a while as he had a meatball flag. Just making it past halfway. We've got 42 laps remaining. Pace truck is going to go away this time around. Pace truck is off as we await Holloway and Weber to get this party started. There is a long line back of all those top offs. Look at it. All the way back. Dalton Gibson works his way into second. He gets around Will Weber primarily because Weber has no cars with him. Tyler Hurt trying. Len McNeese working his way up to the front. Now they're starting to get bunched back together, but with everyone using fast repairs already, except for a few drivers, there's definitely a little bit more caution in the air. I think we have 3 fast repairs remaining. Gibson! Ooh, able to save it. He's going sideways. You're not supposed to be down there, silly. Trying to work his way to the back. There's far too much race right now to be out front. That's going to leave Will Weber out in front. Matt Benke, Brianna Laurent. Ooh, Len McNeese hitting apron a little bit. I'm sorry, that's Matt Benke, not Len McNeese. Don't let me do that to you, Len. You're not hitting the apron yet. Len gonna be the second car on the high side with Duvendak. Field starting to bunch back together. I don't know if that's good or bad. Yeah, Robbie DJ definitely had a heck of a save there. Kind of threw it sideways around there on the apron. They gave him plenty of room, and I think because they feared he was going to come back up, but he's got it slowed down and able to enter the track safely. Gibson currently sitting 11th. And Duvendak now giving a challenge to the lead. As we're getting led right now by Brianna Laurent. Oh man, and she came down across Dubendek's nose and was not clear. We have not seen the 6 up here all season. And I'll tell you, when you're not in the front, and all of a sudden you're there, it's nerve-wracking as Dubendek's getting the heck out of Dodge. Tyler Hurt, Daniel Holloway going to drop in front of the 6. Weber now looking to get around. And you can see Dalton Gibson, Will Weber making their way on that outside line, keeping it too wide. And Saquon Barkley with a touchdown. Gonna put the Eagles back on top. And Barkley might just be short. We may be seeing a tush push. As Tyler Hurt and Daniel Holloway, Todd Poston, your top 3. Whoa, Dubendek. What in the hell are you doing back there? I see swerving out of the 99. Never good. .33 laps to go, and you can see it is starting to become a patient race. They are starting to get single file. They are on a 10-lap stint. They're still going to have to come in at least one time for some gas. Got a lap car now diving below the yellow line. Back to side-by-side racing as Dubendek bringing a slew of drivers with him. That's going to be Dalton Gibson, Will Weber with them on that outside line. versus all Candy Shack drivers on the bottom line. And this could come down to a green flag pit stop. You wonder why we're shaking a little bit while we're watching the leaders? Well, they are about to come up on some lap traffic. Ed Smith, Ethan Horst. Ethan not a lap down yet. Oh, and it looks like lap traffic splitting up a little bit. Will one stay high and one go below yellow? Looks like the 54 does go below the line. The other two stay up against the wall, perfectly legal. Tyler Hurt has led the most laps. He's got 20 on the night. Will Weber's got 14. And Duvendak now seeing the lap traffic. Praying they hug it up high against the wall. Everyone going to squeeze together. And they are going to get around. Thirteen cars continue to be on the lead lap. And here comes Candy Shack. They're coming in. Looks like they're going to bring DJ Maddish, Len McNeese with them. That's going to leave Shake and Bake out on the track and your leaders. $27 to go. I don't think these guys are done yet. They may have to pit one more time. Gibson getting by that line. I wonder if they're coming this time around. And they are. You're going to have a few stay out. Rob Connors, your leader. Connors is going to have to pit here. The double aught is out there with John Bell, who somehow got the car fixed. And Brianna Laurent also down a lap. She has pit. Now Connor's coming in. Duvendak still your leader. Will they be able to get in front of Candy Shack? Let's see. Oh, he's getting in the mix of them now. And he's going to look to grab the rear tail of this. Candy Shack, your leaders. Well, if they can get around Rob Connors, who's on his way out now. And 25 laps to go. And your top 7. They're all up here, all looking for a playoff road. None of these 7 drivers have gotten a win. They're looking tonight. It's been a night filled with a ton of cautions. You've got 13 cars on the lead lap. Laurent would be that last car. Everybody has completed the pit cycle. They will have one more. Looks like we saw Duvendak go in with Dalton Gibson. What happened to him? 29.7 his pit time. 2 seconds difference was enough to lose the pack. Chris Akers, Holloway, Post, and Hurt. Duvendak, Weber, Stevens, your lead pack. And they are coming with a ton of steam. $20 laps to go. 7-lap run going here. Yeah, the pit crew might be fired. It looks like his pit stop was 7.8, which is a 0.1 faster than Duvendak. It might have actually been Dalton's enter and exit. Maybe going a little slow. This is going to be a battle here at the end. If this stays the way it is, it's going to be a 4-on-3. If Steven stays with Duvendak and Weber. I can't see everybody pitting on their own. Does Duvendak go in with Candy Shack? Does he follow suit? They're not quite in the fuel window yet. And we've seen it time and time again. A late caution coming from somewhere else on the track to bunch them back up. $17 to go. Inching closer to the fuel window. We are just awaiting the pit stops. As Chris Akers continue in the lead. 6 cars behind him, all eyes on Chris to set the pace and the tone on when pit stops are going to happen. And Akers on his way in. Everybody going with them. Oh, Akers going to spin it sideways. He's going to get it up into the wall. He's going to go from first to the very back as he loops it. Who's going to win the battle here? Looks like Holloway, Weber, Duvendak all coming about the same time. Dalton Gibson, your leader. He's still going to have to come down pit road. Gibson does have Ed Smith, Glenn McNeese, looks like Laurent going to the bottom. She's currently a lap down now. That's because Gibson hasn't pit. You can see all the cars coming off. Daniel Holloway and that crew 10 seconds currently behind Dalton Gibson. And Gibson is down pit road. See if he can improve on those times a little bit. He's going to need them. He's really going to need a caution if he wants to catch the leader, who is now Daniel Holloway. With 11 to go. So if one of these drivers in that lead pack, there's only 6 of them now, as Chris Akers did lose after a little spin out. If one of these 6 drivers does win this race, it'll be another non-repeat driver. And another team. Unless Sean Stevens gets the win here, that would be 2 for Checkered Flag, with Glenn McNeese winning last week. But there has been no Candy Shack. Will Weber, a Shooter Gavin independent driver. And Rob Duvendak, part of Shake and Bake. As they come to the line, we will be in single digits. What's felt like hours on the track. Just a reminder, Todd Poston, for the majority of tonight, was 2 laps down. He's currently sitting 3rd. As there might be some penalties here. Someone didn't get down. That might have been Matt Banky. And side-by-side racing, Daniel Holloway, Rob Duvendak. And they have picked up 2 additional cars as DJ Madish and Benke. It was not Benke, not below the yellow line. He has joined the front party. Oh, Duvendak is coming down into Holloway. And we're going to keep it green as these veterans make contact and save it. I'm not quite sure what happens back there. Looks like they just broke loose and doored each other. An unnatural chain of events for Duvendak and Holloway. Now Duvendak comes down. He's clear. That's going to put Will Weber on the high side. Duvendak leading this thing. They are under 5 laps to go. Will they catch this big pack of cars in front of them? This could be a ton of lap traffic coming their way. It'd be close to see if they can make some ground. Ten cars on the lead lap. It's been a sloppy one tonight. Morrison going to get below the line. He's currently 16th. Now it's Daniel Holloway and Rob Duvendak. Looks like Kirby Caputa going to drop below the line. They are 2 laps to go. Todd Poston on the bumper of Rob Duvendak. Tyler Hurt on the bumper of Daniel Holloway. How long does this one last? The white flag is out. Holloway crosses the line first. Who's it going to be? You've got a lot of Candy Shack up here surrounding Rob Duvendak. Duvendak's help would be Will Weber. Weber, the 3rd car back. Car is banged up. Who's got the ability to push? They're coming to the line. And it is going to be Daniel Holloway, Rob Duvendak, Tyler Hurt, Todd Poston, Will Weber, Sean Stevens, Chris Akers, Dalton Gibson, Len McNeese, and Rob Connors. Candy Shack finally gets a team win. And we'll head to commercial, and then we'll get into the interviews. All right, Mr. Tyler Hurt, Stage 2 winner. Welcome back to the booth. How we feeling after tonight?
Glad it's over. It was really fun at the end, though.
Well, it definitely broke up towards the end, and we kind of saw that with the green flag pit stops maybe coming. Able to still hold out in front, hold off teammate Todd Poston, Will Weber, Sean Stevens, those guys up there racing with you at the end of this thing. Able to hold it off, and man, hell of a job tonight. You're going to get some points back. You got good team points for Candy Shack as you guys finished 1-3 and won a stage. Man, I'm glad it's over. That was a long race.
Yeah, that entire last lap, I was at 300 degrees. I was just waiting for it to blow up.
Well, you definitely did a good job. You stuck the nose right into Daniel Holloway, able to get him pushed past Rob Duvendak. Your teammate was doing everything he could, I think, to get Duvendak the win. As expected, a lot of respect between the drivers. Man, but it finished well, and you brought home a stage. You bring home a third place tonight. Let me see. You led 21 laps, which is also going to get you some bonus points. That was the most on the night. So congratulations. Everybody had incidents, so we won't even look at them, except for James Warren, who was 103 laps down. But man, hell of a job. Congratulations. Before I get you out of here, you know how we're going to leave off. Floor is yours. Give you a chance to thank your family, friends, sponsors, and I guess teammates.
Yeah. No, I gotta give thanks to Chris Holloway and Todd there. I mean, we were working together as a team all night, but yeah, and it's fun. It's fun racing with these guys. And I guess I also gotta thank Kniebler Elf, even though he's not here, even though I've tried to get him here, for just like introducing me to you guys, and then thank you and do for running it all. So.
Well, that damn Kniebler Elf is missing a good time, and I know they race a lot, but he can throw his beer cans on the track. We don't throw cautions for that. So I don't think too many people are going to care, but we definitely miss him out here, so you keep working your magic and try to get that Kniebler Elf back in here.
Yep.
But, all right, Tyler, well, when are we going to see you again? Will it be next week, or are we going back to band?
There's no more band interference. It was only those 2 weeks.
All right. Well, Tyler, you are here for the rest of the season. You got some work to do, but tonight is definitely a good start to get things going.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We will catch you next week as we're going to the Xfinity. So, new car. Whole new turn. But, all right, Tyler, you have a good night.
Yep.
And talking to Tyler Hurt, I feel like it's talking to my kid. At least I'm getting Duvendak in here. He'll talk to me, and Daniel Holloway will just come in loud as hell. Someone's got to teach Tyler Hurt how to have communications with adults. Rob Duvendak, welcome to the booth.
Hey, what's up?
Man, Tyler's just like, oh, okay. It's like talking to my kids. But then I remember he's about as old as my kids.
I was gonna say he's a kid himself.
That's how you know we're old as hell. Man, you brought home stage 1. Hurt brought home stage 2. Both stage winners finished 2nd and 3rd, and the points leader wins the race. So Candy Shack's dry spell has ended. And more importantly, are you watching this?
The football game?
Yes, Atlanta just drove it down the field, man. 43 seconds. They're on the 8.
But they got Kirk Cousins, so that's not a good thing.
Oh, this game's been intense. I mean, it started off heavy running, and then the pass game kind of opened. We'll see if they can stop them here. But, man, how are we feeling after this chaotic multiple wreck? Everybody got an X. Almost everybody used a fast repair. Except for Weber, which is shocking. He usually uses his first.
Yeah.
How are we feeling?
That was a lot of fun. From the get go, the moment I sat down in here tonight, you could just feel the atmosphere. It was just so everyone was just kind of letting loose, just having a good time. It wasn't tense. Everyone's just here having fun, and that continued on over into the race. And it was from start to finish, everyone had a time of their lives. It sounded like again this week. So, like I say every week, that's all you can really ask for. You just want to have everyone here having fun, no matter how many or who shows up. And at the end of the night, as long as that's happening, then it's a win in my book. So,
well, it was definitely an exciting night. lot of action early. Not a lot of green flag pit stops, which kept everybody together. Ton of cautions.
Drake landed. Woo!
Yep. But how about the blatant pass interference that just wasn't called? I didn't want to interrupt you, but I'm like, what the hell? How do you not get? This is the NFL. How are you not going to throw a flag? You couldn't turn his body. But
Dude, I mean, he was big spooning him
is
that much.
Atlanta about to upset the Philadelphia Eagles?
I hope. I mean, it's something we couldn't do last week, so maybe my boys Atlanta Falcons team will do it for me.
You know, the 0-2 Giants, it doesn't look too bad when you're only one game out.
Right. Yeah, I mean, Dallas struggled. They're struggling here. Who's the other team with you guys? Giants, you?
Washington. Which
Washington.
beat us, but
well, I
yeah.
mean, yeah.
But it's
Yeah,
still Washington.
so.
I'm telling you, it looks crazy. But okay, back to racing. Now that this thing's
They just brought the touchdown back, I think.
no, London got a flag. He got
Celebrating? Oh, and sportsman. Okay.
Sportsman like celebration. Touchdown's still good. You're good.
Yeah.
London got it.
Need them
Kirk Cousins
fantasy
actually-
points.
Yep. So we got the touchdown. Daniel Holloway absolutely destroyed. You bring home the stage. How many laps did you lead tonight? 13 of them. You're
that's
up front, man. I watched you swerving all over the place. I watched you get punted. I watched you drop all the way to the back when the 6 was up front. Looked a little terrifying up there as she about took your nose off. But hell of a night for you. You definitely need the points to stay in the hunt for the playoff, as this is going to be our 6th different winner. There has been no repeats. But you're going to have a hell of a time doing some reviews and stuff this week. So I'm going to let you get out of here. But before I do, let you thank everybody. And you better name all them kids because they'll be pissed.
Yeah, you know what? After the week I had, those kids can be pissed. That's fine. But yeah, well, thank you for doing the broadcast. Thank me for being me. You know, thank me for this and that, and thank you for that and this, and thanks Shake and Bake. It's been fun this season. I haven't had my normal teammates, which kind of sucks. I miss you out here. But I got Will with us. He came on a little bit late in the season to join us, but we're putting on a show now. We're starting to close that little gap there of those Candy Shack boys for that overall team championship. And you know me, I like to go for that more than I like to go for the wins. So that overall team championship is something I want to get these guys and us to get this season. So I gotta thank all those guys over here, Shake and Bake. We're having the time of our lives, and it sounds like they are as well. So hopefully that continues all season. And I gotta thank Matt Benke again and Will for that push that stage. I'm definitely lacking playoff points right now, so getting every point here over the next was this race 6? So the next 4 races is going to be the goal here before we start these playoffs off. So thank my wife for putting up with me this past 7 days. It's been pretty rough in our household lately, so I gotta thank her for putting up with me and dealing with all the chaos that we've had going on. And you know, like you said, thank the kids, Bella, Emma, Scarlett, and Grayson, for going to bed at night and not giving mom a hard time. Because then when I get off here, then I'll hear about it if they don't. So makes the end of my night miserable when they're not doing good. So thank our sponsors, Moore's Customs, coming on board. You ever need anything, any paint jobs, any graphics design done for your league or any other thing that you have in your life, hit him up. He's excellent. He does all of our graphics, as you can see on the broadcast right there with the standings. So thank American Sim Racing Network, our new network here. For anyone listening that has other leagues they run in that you know they're looking for people, we'll be expanding here soon once we get this up and running a little better and get a bigger following and get me spun up on broadcasting so we can pick up more leagues. So other than that, lastly, thank all the drivers here. Been in a lot of leagues in my time, and I can honestly say, and it's not just because it's our league, but I can honestly say this is the most fun I've had in any league so far. So it's been a freaking blast. People are here out having fun. We're not taking it serious and sweating our butts off like we're trying to qualify for a NASCAR race in real life. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure I missed something, but overall, great night.
Well, not only a great night, but there's a Grayson sighting in Shake and Bake right now that I keep moving him to his timeout chair since he showed up as the race ended. But,
Good. Oh, that's game. Jalen
yeah,
Hurts intercepted.
Jalen Hurts intercepted, ends the game. That first patch to Goddard, I said, man, they're going to give a chance. That chance is over.
That's big right there.
Big upset, so it's going to tear up the NFC East. And if you're a Dallas Cowboy fan, you're happy to see that tonight.
Yeah.
Well, man, I got to go find Daniel Holloway, and God knows he'll come in here screaming, hollering. So Let me go pull him up to the booth. But man, hell of a job tonight. Keep climbing in those points.
Hey, I got top 5. Goal was top 10. We got top 5.
You got a
so.
top 5, first one all season. So
Thank God.
the dry
'cause,
spell's
man,
over.
It's been rough, but hey, we got it out of the way, so now the goals win. So
100%. But all right, man. Well, I will catch you here in a little bit. I'm gonna go find me some Holloway.
yes, sir. Talk to you later, man. Love you.
He loves me. I love him too. Daniel Holloway, welcome to the damn booth. You finally broke the dry spell.
What's happening?
Oh wait, hold on. You know what? I gotta turn you up because you were loud as hell on Sunday football watching. Well, everybody's loud when I'm trying to watch the Giants. There you go. You're back up to regular Daniel. I was like, man, he sounds real quiet tonight. Holloway, first Candy Shack win of the season, comes at the halfway point. Man, you're the points leader. You just locked yourself into the postseason. How we feeling?
Pretty good.
Man, it was a pretty good night for Candy Shack. A little crazy for Chris Akers. You don't see him go sideways on pit road too often, but we caught him. We caught him looping, but he ended up finished 7th. You guys took a 1, a 3, a 4, and a 7 tonight. So all around, hell of a good night.
Yeah, that was one heck of a team battle tonight. It was a little rough at the beginning, but we still fought ourselves, battled ourselves up there. Poor Todd, I don't think he had any more Skittles left after the first few wrecks that he's been involved. I've been involved, but I think I did some spins in the airs, but didn't really take any damage until one time, and then I had to use a fast repair. But Chris Akers did wanted to tell you that he did not spin on pit road. He saved it, so he didn't spin.
He did save it.
But,
he threw it into the pit road wall, but man, it was enough to separate him.
It did, and I thought he was gonna make that up and actually catch back up, but yeah, that hurt him just enough. I'll tell you what, I was kind of worried, and I don't know, right there towards the end when Duvey, I was leading and Duvey's on the outside of me and Tyler was pushing Duvey, and all of a sudden Duvey hit me, and I'm like sideways below the yellow, and I did not lose any momentum. I think I Tokyo drift that one a little bit and still kept the momentum going. So I think that was the save in the move of the race, I think.
Well, that was definitely with 5 to go, and I called it. I was like, man, that is 2 veterans and 2 friends that it is very it was just very awkward the way it happened. Like, I don't know if he broke loose, I don't know, but you guys doored, then you both went sideways, and I was like, oh, here comes the caution. Nope, both of you saved it and lost no momentum.
Yep, no, I think Tyler said that he might have hit Duvey wrong in the back at one time, and that's how he got into me. So I want to watch that replay because I don't know how the word I saved it, because I was just adrenaline momentum going and kept it pointed straight to where it was good. So, but after stage 2, that's when we started finally getting some green flags, pit stops and stuff, and that's where we were cooking and stuff. So last race for this trucks for a little bit. I think we were in Xfinity next.
We go to Xfinity.
Oh boy, and everybody's pretty comfortable there. So I told Chris, I said, one of us needs to win this tonight. It didn't matter who. We did it for the spotter up in heaven for him. So this one's for him. This one's for the team for Candy Shack spotter up there. So we wanted to do it quick as we can for him.
Well, that's it. And I'm still looking for that Chris Akers win. I know it's going to happen here by the end of the season. We're just going to let it happen. He's been up there since his return. So he's definitely putting up some quick times, and just 2 weeks of just unfortunate incidents here at the end of the race. But he didn't spin it. He didn't loop it. He saved it.
Yep. Nope. He saved it. You know, he's a good vet to do all that stuff too. So, but trying to get Mama on spotting for him too. So it's in the works, and pretty soon, hopefully, she gets a hang of it. And love having her in the room for us to keep that tradition going for Acres and Candy Shack. So shout out to her too. I know she watches us all the time. You and the broadcast up there in the booth, for an American Sim broadcast, and did it for them.
Yep. Well, man, good night. I think you already got your thank yous out, so now all I got to do is end this party. The race took as long as the damn football game.
Did Atlanta just win?
They did. They won it, and I don't know how they drove down the field in about a minute and a half. Drove down and scored a touchdown. And,
That's what you call Kirk Cousin magic there. Wow. So far 2 games, it's anybody right now. It's and everybody's getting hurt too. So I'm down 2 guys now, Pacheco and Brown, and also I don't know where Kelsey is. I think he's in honeymoon stage or something.
I don't know where he's at. He's non-existent and he's killing me. He's about to just go on the bench.
I have a feeling I'm going to do that too now. And I want to shout out to the sponsor too, Morris Customs. So that is on board. Want to shout out to him sponsoring us. And Doovie, don't feel sorry, but he likes what he's doing. So kudos to him on this series. And I know he wants those team trophies, but I don't know.
I don't know after
Candy
tonight.
Shack, baby. Candy Shack, maybe 2 for 2.
You might be 2 for 2. You're putting a little bit. They started creeping back up, but I think after tonight you're going to separate it right back out. And man, it's going to come down to the end. But we're still on track to have 10 different winners.
Oh yeah, this season, big turnaround. I want to say shout out to all those first timers this season so far. It has changed already from one season, so we got a bunch of winners. Big improvements from these guys. It's only going to get better and better, especially in playoffs. So it's going to get more tougher throughout the season. So especially if I'm going to try to go for a repeat, so that it's even harder.
That's it. But all right, Holloway. Well, next week we'll catch you in those Xfinities as we head to Talladega. And, man, we're just going to keep trucking along. I'll see you Sunday as we go watch some more football this weekend. Can't come fast enough.
I might not be with you this time because I've got some soccer tournament this weekend. So
yeah, I know. Softball tournaments are coming, and I'm buying time. Plus, I'm tired of watching the Giants. All right,
it's
sir.
excitement and unpredictable.
All right, man. We'll catch you
later.
Daniel Holloway, tonight's winner, and it was a big one. He did end up leading 12 laps, gets his first win. He's going to be locked in. He is the points leader currently. Coming into tonight, he was 30 points on Kirby Caputa. But all these winners keep on changing. It is going to make playoff time that much more exciting. That's going to be it from me. I appreciate everybody tuning in. If you haven't already, like, subscribe. Yeah, I guess you could love the channel. Why not? I mean, we're pretty cool. I'll give you football updates at least on Monday night. But we'll catch you all next Monday as we head to Xfinities at Talladega. Peace.